Everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today I am going to be reacting to the final movie for my grandmother's birthday month legacy series, which is going to be the live action Little Mermaid. Fortunately, she got to see this before she passed away, and I'm very happy that she did. And I remember that she said that she actually really liked this one. And with this one, what I'm going to do is that, because I've already seen it once, but it's been a little over a year since I've last seen it, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do something different, where I'm not only just going to be reacting to this movie, but I'm also at the end will be giving more of my thoughts on where I think it went better with the animated one compared to the live action, and vice versa on where the live action one did some things better than the animated one. So I do want to do that because I want to give both of these different versions of The Little Mermaid a fair chance, especially because every single time that you watch a remake compared to an original, there's going to be some amount of differences. And I know that some people do not like differences. And I feel like, in my opinion, this is going to be something different and something brand new. But before we go dive right in, I just want to say thank you guys so much that you guys have been watching my reactions to Little Mermaid movies. And it's been incredible that you guys have been really liking them, and I just want to say that you guys have been amazing in terms of that. And I just want to say also that it's going to be very tough on saying goodbye to this part of the series, but it also will open up a brand new door for next month, as I will admit that next month is going to be a little bit different, because next month we'll be venturing into another Disney princess movie series, which November's is going to be Beauty and the Beast, which that was another one of my grandmother's favorites. With that being said, let's get to our final entry for October, and let's get to another entry in the main overall series and react to The Little Mermaid live action movie from 2023 right now. By the way, I've only seen this movie once, so it's going to be more fairly new to me because I remember liking it, but it's just I don't remember all the details. So it'll kind of be like a fairly new watch for me. This is going to be a little bit of a different opening if I remember correctly. It's beautiful, very beautiful. But a mermaid has no tears, and therefore she suffers so much more. Hans Christian Andersen. Oh, wow. So we had a quote from the author of the original story, which that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that we got something from the author himself, like of the original story. Oh, whoa! 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 Really? That's how we're gonna start this movie? Dude! That's crazy. Oh, is that supposed to be Eric?
Tonight's the coral moon. They say this is when the Sea King calls his mermaid daughters together to lure men to their death.
How would you know that?
Not even the strongest can resist their spell. Just an old law.
It's like, how could you be able to tell the tale if there hasn't been one survivor from it, is what I want to know.
Where's Prince Eric?
Oh, Max.
Up and about, Sir Grimsby.
Oh, that's Grimsby? Okay.
I did not want to tell the Queen that her son fell overboard on my watch.
Oh, interesting.
We've risked our necks out here for 7 weeks already. We're going home tonight. Eric, pay attention. I need you to be more careful.
Oh, well, I guess you might have had to be paying a little bit more attention, especially with the tides like that. Come on, Grimsby, you're telling Eric to pay attention? Bro, you gotta pay attention too. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is trippy. I love it. It's trippy, but it's so cool. Whoa. This is actually really cool. Wow. I like how with this version, they added more of like mermaid vocals to make it seem like a siren song. That's really a nice touch to this. It really differentiates from the animated one. Wow. Like this is very, very different compared to the Disney animated one. Like so different. Oh, there he is. Ooh, that's so cool. The fish cape? That's awesome. That's very awesome.
It's so good to see. Caspia, Indira, it fills my heart to have you all here.
It feels a little weird for Javier Bardem to be playing Triton, but to be honest, I think it works. Oh. Uh-oh.
Where is Ariel?
She's not. Hey, Sebastian!
I know.
Yes, Your Majesty, right away. Yes, Your Majesty, right away, Your Majesty. How hard can it be to find a mermaid after all?
I think very
I only have to
difficult.
search one ocean.
There's multiple oceans. Bro, you ask how difficult it is to find one? Buddy. Then you don't know the ocean. There she is. There she is. She's like very on point with her voice, her mannerisms. It's very on point. I love it. And then Jacob Tremblay was doing a great job as voicing Flounder before he hit puberty. Like that, I was thinking of that. He was going to be the perfect choice to be voicing Flounder. I had that cast in mind, and I was right on the dot when they announced him being Flounder. That's right. Another controversy that I know this movie had was that the color palette was a little bit darker than it should have been, especially because the Little Mermaid's more of like a very vibrant movie. Like the animated one's very vibrant. This one, it's a little, you would think it's a little dull, but I'm okay with it, to be honest.
Who, me? No way. Good. And you can stay out here and watch for shores. All right. What? Ariel, wait!
Uh-oh. Oh, no, the shark.
Look at this. Whoa.
Oh.
This is the most trident I've ever seen.
I'm King Flounder, Lord of the Seven Seas.
That's cute.
I wonder why a human would need one that size.
I bet Scuttle will know.
Uh-huh. That was another controversy, too. It was like changing a scuttle to being a female diving bird instead of a male seagull or pelican, I think. Oh, no. Oh! Here we go. Again. It's going to pop right. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Dude! Uh-oh. He's trying to hide in the sand. Uh-oh. Oh, she's trying to distract the shark. Good idea. Nice. Very smart. A smart idea. It's probably going to make its way out, though, just as a thought.
You okay, Flounder?
Sure. I mean, I've seen bigger sharks. Just, you know, you can't back down. You gotta show them who's in.
Flounder, it's just Scuttle.
All right. I forgot Aquafina voiced Scuttle in this one. She's a good choice for Scuttle, to be honest.
Any idea what this is?
Ow, 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 ow. Wow. This is very, very unusual.
What?
Oh, yeah?
It's a, it's a dingle hopper.
Okay.
Humans use these babies to style their hair.
You just
Okay.
give it a little twirl, a little yank, you might get some pieces with it.
He thinks all humans are barbarians.
Oh, they're not so bad. Unless you're a coconut. They hate coconuts. I
It's
swear,
not-
they get a hold of one, they smash it to pieces, just like that. It's weird.
Because of the coconut milk inside. It was a corkscrew. Nice replacement for the pipe, actually. That's a very nice replacement.
I suppose you've completely forgotten tonight's the Coral Moon.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, yes. The gathering of King Triton's daughters. -1.
Uh-oh. I like the change that they made to the pipe. That instead of it being a pipe, it was a corkscrew. Very good replacement. Oh. Oh, that fooled me. I thought it was,
Yes, very
that fooled me.
sense. We wouldn't want to be late for Daddy's gathering.
Ooh, nice, like the original.
It seems that Big Brother forgot to invite Auntie Ursula to the party.
Oh.
Again. Oh, why should be the one throwing the parties and us waiting on an invitation?
Oh, sheesh. Oh, wow. That's kind of dark. Melissa McCarthy's doing a really good job at portraying Ursula. She's doing a great job. She's doing a great job. Like, she's good. This is good. Like, it's really good.
Can you imagine any one of them is in the gathering?
Right. I'm sorry.
It wasn't Ariel's fault.
Uh-oh.
We were exploring, and a shark chased us.
Flounder. Flounder.
Waters are dangerous.
You don't have to worry about me.
When I do worry, my little one, I do worry. This obsession with humans has to stop.
I just want to know more about them.
You know all you need to know.
I barely know anything. You won't even let us go to the surface.
Why do you have to be so strong-minded? Just like
Oh.
your mother.
I am.
Oh.
If you would just try to understand.
I have tried to understand you long enough, but as long as you live in my ocean, you'll obey my rules. Do you understand that?
Okay. That's one thing that I do like about this one is that they gave more of a reason as to why Triton doesn't like the human world. That's a good thing. And this is something that I like that they did.
It's like I always say, children got to live by their parents' rules.
You're absolutely right, Sebastian. My Ariel needs constant supervision.
Constant.
Someone to watch over her.
All the time, day and night.
And you're just the crap to do it.
I am just a crab to... No, wait, that's not what?
Yeah.
There's no better way you can serve me than to make sure my little one stays out of trouble.
But
Yes. Go. Go.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I like how in this one, it's like they didn't make Triton so vague. They didn't make him vague or come up with like stupid decisions. He has valid decisions in this one. Like, he has valid reasons. And he's not making stupid decisions. It's like he's being portrayed like how a single parent would be portrayed if still trying to get through the struggles of being a single parent and not having another parent to help, guide them, guide the child. Whoa. This looks nice. This looks really good. The one thing that I will say about this version of it is that so far I can hint more emotion in this one. In the original version of Party World, I think that there is emotion, but the thing is that with this one, there is that hint of emotion that it shows like not desperation, but desire. Like there's more desire in her singing. Like there's more desire, more drive. With Jodie Benson, she kills it. Like she does an incredible job. But what I sense from her was that it's more like a fantastical fantasy moment, and that it's just like singing about a fantasy. This is more of like singing from the heart about like if she's on a mission for something. What I really like about her singing too is that it just goes to show that she has like that powerhouse voice that's making her sound more like an anthem, more than just a song of fantasy and desire. This is more like right there. It's like a call, like a calling, like a call for help, like a call for somebody to listen. It's like song of venting. Like, see right here in the animated one, and even with that, what I liked that they did was that it kind of made it feel like a Broadway musical with the lighting like that. With the animated one, the song felt like she wanted to just be, you know, above the sea, and she just wanted to just be a human. But in this one, it sounds more like she wants that, but she wants for somebody to hear her out and to not just feel like it's a one-sided dream that she has. And it's interesting that Sebastian didn't even go into her grotto, which is pretty interesting. And the cool thing too is that they started off with Part of Your World instead of starting with Fathoms Below. A nice little change. I like the direction that they're heading in terms of story structure, because that's a good way of telling the story, especially if you're trying to focus it on her, because it's her story. The way how they did it with the other one, it was more of, ooh, that's cool. That looks so cool. It seems like they're having a good time. Oh, is this Fathoms Below? It is. Okay, interesting. So this is Fathoms Below. This makes more sense too, that she jumps on top of one of the boats to see everything. I like how with this one, it's more of like a celebratory song for his birthday. The other one was just more of like a setup, like a traditional fairy tale.
What are you doing over there? Come on.
Uh-oh.
Go on. Now that you have come of age, your responsibilities are at home.
So he's 21 in this one? So how old is Ariel in this one?
To be a different kind of leader. That's the whole reason we're on this voyage, don't you see? We have to stay open to what's out here. That's the only way our island can grow.
Eric, think what you risk.
Can't explain it, Grimms. It's in my blood. Even now, I feel there's something out calling to me.
Well, there's about to be a storm brewing. Uh-oh. It's interesting how it's the same director of Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, Into the Woods, and Mary Poppins Returns, and it feels like I'm watching a continuation of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie to some degree. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! A statue of Eric. Whoa! This makes sense. Okay, this actually made sense. With the way how it got caught on fire, this made a whole lot of sense. I like this. The change that they added to this makes a whole lot more sense. Whoa. Oh, no. I like how with this one, how Eric was already on the ship when Max was trapped. Compared to in the original one, Max was on the ship when Eric was already on the lifeboat. It was like a Titanic situation, but this time this is like a more understandable, logical way of doing things. Oh, that's sweet. That was so sweet of Ariel to do that. I didn't even notice that. Oh! Oh no. Oh! Ooh! Oh, that was scary. That was scary of how just like he was about to jump and then boom. Oh! Girl, you gotta go find him. Go find him. Dude, come on. There we go. I was gonna say, finally. It's funny how it looks darker, but at the same time, it looks like the right tone. They're adding a little bit of elements to the original story if it looks correct, to be honest. Oh. I like the mirroring there. I like that she also already knew how like humans are and that she knew where the heartbeat was coming from in a way. I like that addition.
Oh no. Ah, get off me, you fool.
Didn't expect to find you here. And I really didn't expect to find her here.
You listen to me, bird. The king can never hear of this. We are going to forget this ever happened.
Oh.
You won't tell him, I won't tell him, and I will stay in one piece. You got it?
Got it.
You got it.
Sorry, what'd you say again?
Oh, come on. I'm a dead crab, really? Not really. Just like the original. And especially, you know, what I really like about this is that they not only kept Ariel's problem of her wanting to, well, it's not even a problem. They not only kept like her issue that she had with her dad about wanting to know more about the life above the sea and on land, but they gave Eric an issue as well, that they gave him the issue of that he is being expected to live like an under certain expectations of royalty. So it's like they both have some form of conflicting problems with their parents. Just like the animated one. But she added fierceness to her voice. That's the thing. She added a fierceness to her voice. Like a strong determination, too.
In love with the human world, and now she found her soulmate. Oh.
I like how in this one, too, they also addressed how Ursula is Triton's sister. That's a really good addition because that's how it kind of was supposed to be for the original one, but in this one they actually addressed it. They're all doing great though.
As long as the king never finds out, everything will be all right.
And he won't know if you just keep your mouth shut.
Ariel,
Sebastian, how did you find me?
what is all of this? What are you doing with that thing?
Isn't it beautiful? Look at the longing in his eyes.
What you know about longing? What is he doing here? You have to let go of this obsession with humans.
I'm not obsessed.
I may be crusty, but I'm not blind. I saw you the night of the shipwreck.
What?
Your father wants you to stay as far away from them as possible.
But why?
You know why?
We don't have to be afraid of them. I know that now.
Here we go. David Diggs actually does a great Sebastian. He does a great Sebastian. Like he really gets into it and I love it. Especially the thing is that this is a work of Alan Menken, Howard Ashman, and then new lyrics with that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote, and it's definitely going to be good. The visualization in live action is so pretty. Oh, wow. Visually, this is amazing. They even gave her some vocals for the live action version. This is nice. This is crazy. I know it kind of might seem a little weird to see like the more realistic live action version of this, but to be honest, this works. For what it is, it actually works. The amount of research that must have gone into this must have been crazy. You know, the CGI for the sea creatures is not bad at all. This is good. This is really good. Oh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. I love it. It's like an Avatar feel with the bioluminescence and the blacklight feeling. That was so cool. Oh, wow. That's cool. Forming the seashell. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Seeing this in live action, this was awesome. That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that was so awesome. It's funny how I just didn't realize it, but this movie kind of feels like two different movies at the exact same time, but I'm okay with it.
Well, thank goodness no lives were lost.
Indeed.
This restless nature of his, it concerns me.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think that they were gonna show the Queen of Eric's Kingdom. Like, That's a difference right there. I like it.
Did you know on this last trip we traded alkane for 20 cases of quinine? They use it in Europe to treat malaria.
And where are those 20 cases now? At the bottom of the sea. How many shipwrecks have there been in our waters this year, Prime Minister?
6, Your Majesty.
Did you hear that, Eric?
Of course I did.
Shipwrecks, hurricanes. The sea gods are against us.
But you still need to keep trying. That's the problem, though, is that you need to keep trying. How would you know that?
They would kill us all if they could.
How would you know that, though?
Your responsibilities are here now. So, no more voyages and no more chasing after girls who don't exist.
You want to bet that she doesn't exist? She does exist. Just you haven't found her yet.
Everyone is the open sea and sky, freedom from the life I always knew.
This is pretty. This is very beautiful right here. I love what's written in this song. This is beautiful. This is like Eric's part of your world, but instead it's more of like a plea for someone to listen to him. This would be a good song to do a cover of, to be honest. That was good. That was really good. This movie feels like 2 movies in one. It's like a dual-natured movie. Like this feels like a 2-character movie. It feels equally balanced in my opinion.
Do these humans have any idea how much damage their shipwrecks do? I don't think they intended to have a shipwreck.
They are careless, Ariel. It will take thousands of years for this coral to grow back. And they've killed nearly all of the sea fern.
It's not their fault, though.
You were just a child when Mother died and Father stopped us going to the surface.
I just mean, we're not all the same, so why should humans be?
There we go.
Look at what their shipwreck did.
They got what they deserve.
Are you kidding? But it's not their fault. I mean, like a storm.
What's going on with her? Well, she's just at that age when she doesn't want to hang out with her older sisters anymore.
Exactly. You remember what I was like? How could we forget? Well, I wonder who the lucky merman is.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I like that it wasn't that they thought that she was in love. They thought that it was... I like that it kind of...
Come over here, Sebastian.
No. I was trying to say, I like that they didn't assume at first that it was her being in love until way, 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 way later.
Remain calm.
Yeah, remain calm, Sebastian.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh!
Sebastian.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed that Ariel has been acting peculiar lately?
No. No.
Distracted. Daydreaming.
Nah.
Disappearing for hours.
I mean, doesn't she already disappear for hours all the time? Uh-huh.
I know you've been keeping something.
Oh.
Something?
No, he hasn't. Nah, he's not keeping nothing. No.
Is my little one in love?
Oh, I tried to stop her, sir. I tried to stop her from going.
Sebastian, you are so petty.
Humans? Who said anything about humans?
You did. Petty. Bro, the dude is petty. No. Bro.
You broke the rules.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Actually, that's ominous. I love that they went with that ominous vibe to it.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
You should have let him drown. They're savages.
Not all of them.
They killed your mother.
But that was only a specific type of people. Like, not everyone's like that.
One man did. Why blame every human?
Right.
Mother wouldn't.
No. Enough. That's enough.
Really?
Eric had nothing to do with it.
Oh, boy. A name drop. Oh.
Passionate and kind.
Right. And
you're a mermaid.
Yes, but that doesn't make us enemies.
oh.
I can't.
I love the argument made here. Oh, the argument that's made here is a lot better. Whoa.
These hands now.
Yo.
It's for your own good.
Wow. Oh, man. This one is more understandable on Triton's side. Ariel's I get too. literally Ariel and Eric both have similar issues when it comes to them and their parents. They both, like, you know, the queen of Eric's kingdom and then Triton of Atlantica, they both want their kids to be saved. I get that one 100%. Like, this one has more of an argument that you can make on saying the parents are more right than the kids. But at the same time, the kids want to make a difference. It's like all they say. It's like when they say the future generation wants to be the generation that makes a big difference between the previous one and the next one. And it's true. This is a great example of it. An amazing example that's geared towards that.
Oh, sweet child.
Uh-huh.
He can be so angry.
This is an interesting one. Like an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I like this one a little bit more.
What has your father told you about me?
This is interesting.
You like to stir up trouble between humans and mer people.
Oh, is that what he said? I'm not half the monster he claims I am.
Uh-huh, yeah, right. You're more. Help for yourself.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh! Uh-huh.
How can you help me?
She asked the questions nobody asked. That's a very interesting change in this. Is that she asked the questions nobody asks. Interesting. Reminds me of Finding Nemo to a point. Oh, it kind of also feels a little bit like The Lion King in some form because of the elephant graveyard. And I said it in the second one, but like this one makes me really feel like it's like the elephant graveyard. I like this is that it's a little bit more open. Oh, that one. No way. That's freaky. Oh, what are those? Oh, what? Oh, what are those? Oh, that's freaky. Wow, they made Ursula's lair more creepy in the live action one than they had in the animated one. That was disturbing.
Daddy's been so unfair to both of us. Controlling everything we say, do.
Uh-huh.
In a way, we're the same, you and I.
You want to bet?
You don't seem at all like Father described you.
Is that right?
I guess.
I've been watching you for a long time now, dearie. What you really want is to be up there in the above world. It's always had your curiosity. Now, it's got your heart. I can't bear to see you suffer like this.
No, she wants you to suffer like that. I like that Melissa McCarthy's trying to... She's not really doing an impression of Pat Carroll's version of Ursula, but she is wanting to capture that characteristic of hers, but also wanting to make her her own. That's what I really like about this. She's not doing her normal comedic routines or her comedic timing. In some points she is, but she's also giving that little bit of that diva energy, and I like where she's taking this. I like that she sounds more like a diva than she's giving it to be like that raunchiness that she always gives. She sounds more regal, more theatrical, more dramatic. And I like that little touch that they added to her tentacles of making like the suction cups of her tentacles glow, like bioluminescence type of material. I like that they added that to her.
Before the sun sets on the third day, you and Princey must share a kiss. Just any kiss. A kiss of true love.
Ah.
But if you don't, you'll turn back into a mermaid. You belong to me.
Oh.
You understand, of course, that you'll have to give up your mermaid gifts. You won't have this tail of yours hanging around dragging you down. You won't be able to breathe underwater. Who needs it?
Okay.
And you'll no longer have that siren song of yours. Because that wouldn't be fair now, would it? Don't worry. I'll keep it safe and soundless here with me.
Interesting that she added a little bit more conditions to the deal.
Well, I mean, I just gave you the premium package, kid. Well, life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
No. This is wrong. I can't do this.
Oh, interesting. So at first she refuses the deal. Oh, wow. So instead of her signing a contract, it was rip a scale off of her tail and then use for this spell. This is interesting. Ooh, this feels really like a Disney villain moment. Oh, man. Yo! Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Wow, that's more terrifying than the animated version. That's so terrifying. Like, I already knew it was terrifying, but this? Yo, this is terrifying. I didn't realize how terrifying it was until seeing it in live action. Like, this is something else.
Oh, Ariel. Well, come on, gal. It's either sink or swim.
Oh, wow. So instead of, Sebastian really wanting to just go and tell her father about what happened, he's actually helping her to go through it in a way.
She doesn't stand a chance without this. A mermaid without her voice.
It's interesting that they got rid of the lyrics that said that it's better to use body language than have her voice.
She won't remember she needs to get that kiss.
Oh, that's a good twist. That's good. I hate to admit it, but that's a smart addition to it. Is not only will she have to get a true love's kiss from Eric, but she's also she'll not even remember that she has to kiss him. That's a good addition to that's a good addition to it. Like, that's very, very good. More of a challenge. Interesting. Uh-oh. She's not gonna be able to stand up. Ow.
Something about you seems different. Don't tell me. It's your hairdo.
No.
Because you've been using the dingle hopper, no?
No.
I can't quite figure it out. But I know that if I stand here for long enough...
Scuttle.
Legs, you idiot.
You know, we've discussed this. I don't like it when you call me an idiot.
Interesting. This is an interesting version of it. Instead of Eric discovering her, it's her getting discovered by a fisherman. This is an interesting interpretation. I like this. I like that it's an inner monologue. It's a musical, but an inner monologue. I like this. I like this inner monologue song that they wrote for her. This actually makes her fascination for human objects more noticeable than the love that she has for Eric is just an additional part of it. I like that. I like that they change it up like this. That's a good addition. It makes more sense too, because I like that it's more for a different lifestyle compared to just, oh, I'm just going to, going and jumping in because of romance. I like this change. That's right. She cannot breathe underwater, remember? Oh! I love the support that they're giving her.
2 shipwrecks in 1 week.
Prince Eric's still looking for that girl who saved him.
Uh-oh.
Said he won't rest until he finds her.
Oh, girl.
Stay right there. I'll get the prince.
Oh, girl! Girl! I love how this is like a Broadway show and a movie at the exact same time. They got these little tricks from Hamilton. I know that they did. Like, I know Lin-Manuel Miranda had some input to this because this is so Hamilton-like. Oh, she can't talk.
You're welcome to stay here.
Oh.
For as long as you like.
Oh.
If there's anything she needs.
Yes, Your Highness.
That's so sweet of him. This movie blends several genres together that I'm loving. This dynamic that I'm seeing is so good. I like this. I like that she also has regrets for her actions because you don't really see much of that realistically in a Disney animated movie like that. Especially the earlier ones. I really like that they showed that she had some amounts of regrets of selling her or signing her voice away to Ursula like that. That is such a good addition to this movie and to her character. That she has the ambition of wanting to go through a lot, but it's just not realizing what she did until that moment that she knows that she needs that special quality.
Oh my, what a soft shell I am turning out to be. All right, I'll try to help you. But we've got to be bold, act quickly. Don't forget about the kiss. No. Me, the prince, you gotta kiss the prince. Don't you remember? You only have 3 days to... Hello? Oh no. She's put a spell on you.
I like that extra challenge that they added to it.
You are hopeless, child. You know that?
It's not that she's hopeless. Not really. She just needs for somebody to listen to her.
There you are. I've been looking for you. Flounder told me the whole story. Has Ariel killed the prince yet?
Killed? You mean kissed?
Soon as I tell her she's got to kiss him, the thought jumps clear right out of her head. So now it's up to us.
To kiss the prince?
No! For her to kiss the prince!
Oh.
I can understand losing the shoes. I mean, that the heels like that, the boots like that, that's a little excessive. In my opinion, that's fine. I saw him, I'm like, girl, I don't even know how you're going to be able to handle those. Ooh. Oh. It kind of reminds me of a little bit like Beauty and the Beast with the Beast's library to a point. I like the little connection that they made to it. I love her fascination for the human things, that's what drove her in wanting to become a human more than just solely using romance as a part of it, because I feel like the romance part of it, it doesn't make Ariel look more like a role model in modern day standards to some people who find it to be a dumb decision. I like that it's her wanting to explore more of other life and other culture outside of her own, and that's what drives her to be the person that, or the mermaid that she is. Oh.
Oh, it's you. Nobody usually comes in here.
She just stumbled right in there.
You can look at it. I found her on the coast of Cartagena. Isn't she beautiful?
I love the bond that they have over exploring.
Yeah, take her.
He's such a perfect fit for her. I love the way that they wrote Eric in this version.
No, wait!
She knows.
How did you know that was in there?
You'll find out soon, man. There's just some discoveries that you made that you didn't realize that there's more hidden discoveries in there. I love the facial acting that Halle Bailey's doing. Like, she's doing an incredible job at showing her emotions, but like you can tell exactly what she's thinking.
Get it, go get it, I see ya. Go on, come now. Oh.
I love the chemistry that they have with each other.
It'd be amazing to discover someplace no one's ever seen before.
I mean, she comes from somewhere like that.
Our port there was once the busiest in the region. I'm hoping it will be again one day.
It will. Trust me. With her, it will. The second one, they could do a lot with this island, actually. If they ever do a second movie, they can do a lot with this.
Oh, Grimsby, good. We'll need a horse and carriage ready for us in the morning.
May I have a quiet word, sir?
Uh-oh. Grimsby, I hope this isn't one of those moments where you're like trying to like hinder him.
We were going to send out all the carriages tomorrow to look for the girl.
I wasn't thinking. Of course, yes. We must do that. Absolutely.
And I must remind you, Eric, what your mother said yesterday about you not leaving the castle until you're feeling better.
I feel fine. I feel better than ever.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
I suppose we could spare one carriage.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Grimsby, you sly old dog. At least you're cool with it. Oh, there you go. Oh, come on. Hop on. Jump in. Oh. Oh!
Who is that riding out with Prince Eric? Is that the girl who washed up the other day?
Yes, it is, Lashana.
Didn't the queen tell him to stay in the castle?
Yes, she did, Lashana.
Aren't you going to get into trouble for fetching him a carriage?
What carriage, Lashana?
Yo, Grimsby's hip! He's hip! Yo! Dude, that's what you gotta be, man. When you see that there's someone out there that's got that special look in their eye because of someone else that they know that that easily can connect to, you gotta take that chance, man. Yo, Grimsby and Lashana are hip. I love them. My grandmother was just exactly like that too. Uh-oh. Sorry, man. It's not a runaway carriage, but she's just exploring, man. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Turn! Oh! Oh! She's Tokyo drifting this carriage. No, not the goats! Uh-oh. Ow.
That was fun.
And intense. At least she stopped to help him. Or at least stopped to not run over him. I like this. Huh?
I think you'll be needing this.
No way! Dude, they got Jodie Benson in this? That's an awesome cameo. I love it. And then she's passing the fork to her. That is awesome. I love it. It's like passing the dingle hopper from one mermaid to another. Yo, that is so cool. That is so awesome. I absolutely love it. Dude, this is so cool. That's awesome. That's right, because she's a mermaid originally. So, yeah, of course they'll eat like sea flowers down on the bottom of the ocean. This is cool.
Say, any kissing yet?
No, when it comes to romance, these two are slow as snails.
This little dance scene right here reminds me of the Kingdom's dance in Tangled. It reminds me a little bit of that. This is so cool. All of this was awesome. I love the additions that they added to the remake. Like, there's some nice additions that they added to it that makes the story more interesting.
Hey! Give me my hat back!
You're gonna have to go after Scuttle, man. You're gonna have to. Oh, this is a good idea. Oh, the little rainforest area.
I think it's time for a little vocal romantic stimulation.
Singing, you mean? Oh.
Wow.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
Uh-uh.
I was off on that one. Wow.
You're off entirely.
Man, we got to be sneaky about this.
I like
we got
this.
To work on the prince.
I like this.
Power of suggestion.
Uh-huh. Ooh, this is a good idea. This is a clever idea. This is a clever idea about integrating Kiss the Girl, but with the circumstances that they have. This is so good. This is so good. Oh! Oh, girl! Come on! Oh, this is cute. This is cute. I like this. I really do.
Still don't know your name.
Let's
see.
Uh-oh.
Is it Diana?
Oh, no.
Catherine?
No.
No, definitely not Catherine. Aries.
Aries.
Aries. Aries. Aries. Ariel.
That's a good way of knowing or finding out her name. That's a good. That's good. That's such a clever way of doing it instead of Sebastian feeding it to him. That's awesome. This is so good. This is well done too. Oh, this is so cute. It's so pretty. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, 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 come on. Oh, come on. Get a move on already. Come on. Come on. Of course, I should have seen that coming. Stupid eels. Should have seen that coming from a mile away. That was cute, though. Until that happened.
It's time Ursula took matters into her own tentacles.
Okay.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
No, no! Want my things back!
You mean you? Interesting that her tentacles have kind of like a mind of their own. Somebody's got anger problems. You need to go to anger management.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, come on.
That prince won't know what hit him.
Oh, great.
Only one more sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make Triton ride.
Oh, great.
I'll see him wriggle like a worm on a hook.
Uh-oh. Well, this is not going to go well.
What do you mean she's gone?
We've been looking and looking. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in these waters.
And look again. Search all of the 7 seas if you have to.
Wow.
Ariel wouldn't dare go above. Don't think such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make sense. Why would she leave? I have no idea.
Never mind that. Just find her.
Interesting that they had the sisters to go look for her, too, in this version. You know, the song that they had for Triton, I'm so upset that they cut it out of the movie. For the final cut, I'm so mad that they cut it out. I would have wanted for them to keep it in there. Uh-oh.
Has he been avoiding me?
No, Your Majesty.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
You seem awfully certain.
Avoiding you doesn't seem like Eric, does it?
Then where is he? Oh, he's not searching for that fantasy girl, I hope.
No, Your Majesty, that I can say with certainty.
We took a rowboat out onto the lagoon, and I'm afraid we ended up in it. Anyway, good night.
Aww. These two are so cute together. These two are cute together. That's so cute. I like how he feels like a conflict within him in a way. It's interesting that he wants to go after who he thinks the mystery girl is somebody else, but then it's actually her, but he's having like that conflict. I like this. Oh no. Things never go right when it's like this, especially on a night like that. Interesting. That's interesting. Out of anything, Ursula decided to choose that. Like she decided to choose, you know, that form. Okay. Oh, so they did a rap instead. Okay, interesting. This has Lin-Manuel Miranda written all over it. Like, purely written all over it.
I must admit, I was mistaken. It seems you really have found the girl of your dreams after all.
No, he hasn't. He was with her yesterday and the day before. Uh-oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh, interesting how Ursula even has like the spell like now, like it's for him to forget too. Interesting. I like this addition to it. Like that's a really good addition to it.
What's wrong with
with that fool prince.
Oh.
Fishy going on here. I don't like the smell of it. Hey.
Yeah.
What? I'm coming. Hold on. Yes, what?
I think I know where Ariel is.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Now Scuttle's gonna find out about this.
So long, Red.
Whoa. Interesting. I kind of like that it's interesting that when she has the necklace on, like it's just her voice in the shell, but then when she has it on, that it becomes her voice. That's creepy. But that's a nice touch. Not gonna lie. It's a creepy nice touch to this. People hated on this movie a little too much in my opinion. This was actually great how they went and the directions that they took for this to make it different.
I found you because I heard, but then I saw it wasn't you, it was her. But it wasn't in the mirror, except she had your voice.
What are you
Wait,
talking about?
okay.
Don't you get what I'm telling you?
No!
The prince has been tricked.
Right.
That lady who showed up is actually the sea witch in disguise.
Right.
Are you sure about this?
Of course I'm sure. Have I ever been wrong?
Probably.
Like, what it counts?
Yeah.
We got to find a way to stall that engagement.
Yeah, stop the engagement and stop the wedding. Like you need to stop everything. Put everything on halt. Like you gotta really do, now a little conceited little sea witch.
According to the servants, she left the castle early this morning.
Left?
Can you blame her, Eric?
I don't understand. This is not like you.
It's not like him. It's a spell. He still doesn't know what he wants. He's still under Ursula's spell. That's the problem. And Ariel's got to hurry it up.
When I give the signal, you drop me. Got it?
Got it.
Oh!
Guess I'm on my own.
Why didn't you come swoop back down and pick him up?
This belonged to my mother.
Okay.
I'd like you to have it. Your happiness means everything to me.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy yourself.
If he can be able to.
The ring. The ring, I lost her. Has anybody seen the ring? Have you seen the ring?
Nice move, Grimsby! Nice move! He's getting in on the action too! Lashana too! I love these two. I love what they did to this.
Who is that?
Oh! Girl fight! Oh! Oh! Rip it off! Yes! There we go! There we go! Finally! I love that this is a little bit more realistic, but it was perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Was you all along?
Yes. Okay, now that you know, kiss already.
Get away from her!
Oh,
No.
right. Just kiss. Hurry it up. Oh. The sounds. Ooh, the sound effects. The sounds of the bones breaking like that. That's horrifying. You think? Oh, this is horrifying. Oh, just like the animated one. Oh! Okay, that's scarier than just having for Ursula to just drag Ariel to the sea from the ship, from the height of the ship on the ocean. But for her, just dragging her and throwing her, dragging her off and that way? Oh, that's horrifying.
Ursula.
Uh-oh.
Let her go.
Oh, sheesh.
She belongs to me now.
Oh! What did this turn to, a Marvel movie all of a sudden?
We made a deal. In blood. It's unbreakable.
It's still bleeding? Wow. I'm surprised that they showed a little bit of blood in this.
The daughter of the great Sea King is a very precious commodity.
Ah, great. Oh, sheesh.
I wouldn't. Shocking, isn't it?
Oh, sheesh.
What do you say to a trade?
They're gonna kill her that way.
Worth to you.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Yo! Did they just disintegrate him? No, they did not! Dude! Okay, this one's darker than the original one. Oh, yeah, boy! Oh, go! Let's go! Oh! Oh! Oh, sheesh. Oh! Oh! What you gonna do now? Oh, actually, I shouldn't even say that. I actually know what she's gonna do. Yikes. Spoke too soon, huh? I think I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Sorry. To be honest, the live action one's more... It's darker than the animated one, to be honest. Whoa! Oh, wow. This is crazy. This is darker than the animated one. Oh! What happened to her face? She has like gills on the side of her cheeks. Oh, that's disturbing. Oh, wow. This actually is more disturbing than the animated one. I gotta hand it to Disney that they actually went darker. I gotta hand it to them. I thought that they wouldn't go dark, but they did. Oh, wow. This is something else. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Yo! Okay. This is actually more violent than I was expecting. I'm not kidding. Like, this is more dark than I was expecting. Oh, that's crazy. He better hurry it up. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh! Oh! Wow. That's crazy. I mean, at this case, just go after the trident. Oh. There we go. He's back. But that was really disturbing on the trade on how it was going to go. That's crazy.
You gave your life for me.
And you fought to get my life back.
I didn't fight alone, Father. Eric was with me.
Yeah, he was.
All that matters now is that you're safe and home.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Still, you are still stubborn. Dude, do you not at least want to give credit to the fact that a human actually helped save you and helped save your daughter? Are you for real? Dude, that's petty. That is so petty. Dude, this is crazy.
And then what?
What? What? What's going?
Then what, Eric? Tommy.
You're
What?
chasing after a fantasy girl.
No, I was wrong. She was very real. And so were your feelings for her. I see that now.
Uh-huh.
It's just that our worlds were never meant to be together.
You too? This is crazy. This is all about parents' egos. Listen, I understand that you want the best for your kids. And I understand that. And sometimes we're going to make this, parents are going to make decisions that maybe they don't want to make, and that it could really impact with what their children or their child wants. But I also think that we should, as adults, should hear the children out and hearing what they got to say. You gotta understand that too. It's not just, this isn't one-sided, okay? This has never been one-sided.
I have always tried to do what's best for our people.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And what's best for my daughters.
Indeed, Your Majesty.
And I've done everything in my power to make her happy.
Well, not quite.
Oh, wow. Actually, I'm surprised that he went that further step. Wow.
It's a different life that I had planned for her.
She did try to tell you, Your Majesty.
Multiple times, by the way.
I won't be able to protect her anymore.
Well, it's like I always say. Children got to be free to lead their own lives.
When did you...
That's what you always say.
Yeah! No, you didn't. Sebastian, you too.
And there's just one problem left.
Which
And
is?
what's that, Your Majesty?
How much I'm going to miss my little one.
I actually like that instead of it showing Ariel go to Eric like that. I like that it just only showed Triton's like face of I'm gonna miss her, but at the same time it's like showing like a father's desire of hoping to keep his children with them at all times. There's just something about this movie that it adds more depth to the characters, and especially with the way how they shot it and the little things that they added that makes it better in terms of story. That's cool. I really like that how they did that for their marriage. I love that. That's cute. For their wedding, that's very cute.
Mermaid and a man. Whoever would have imagined?
Exactly. Just got to give people a chance,
Got you something, Ariel. Sure did.
Something you almost lost.
Where is it?
You're sitting on it, bird.
Oh, that's right. She wishes that her dad was there to like see her go. I get it. It's like you hope that your parents would accept like a relationship or a marriage, and then when they're not there, it just makes it tough. What? Oh, he did come. Okay. Okay, at least you came.
Child. Rick.
At least you acknowledged him.
Thank you for hearing me.
You shouldn't have had to give up your voice to be here. But now I am listening. And I will always be here for you. We all will.
Oh, that's so good. I really love this. And so true, because it's like she wasn't heard, and because she wasn't heard, it made it easier for her to give up her voice in a sense. Wow. That was good. That was really good. This was a really good movie that I I really, really enjoyed. And from that, it just is now it's going to lead us into our discussion. So let's go ahead and dive right into that discussion right now. All right, so that was our final entry for October for my grandmother's legacy birthday month. I honestly can't believe that this is the last one of October for The Little Mermaid. If you guys want me to react to the original animated series, let me know. If you guys want me to do so, if you guys want me to react to any of the Disney Princess shows that are out there, let me know. But what I want to say about this one is that I think that this one got too much hate, in my opinion. And I really feel the changes that they added to this movie, I think, were necessary to further enhance the story to make it more relatable. Because I think that with the animated movie, when just going off for love, you see it so many different times. But I think that it fleshed out Ariel and Eric's character here by having for them to be two people, or a mermaid and a man, being from two separate kingdoms and two separate species, and for Eric wanting to be culturally caught up in what's around him and to progress more to the future and not wanting to be left behind when it comes to trade, when it comes to his people, the culture, the liveliness, and even when it comes to trading produce, merchandise, and, you know, seeing it from a trading standpoint and from an economic standpoint, and even wanting to do something to help the people to be able to do better for themselves and not just feel like they're going to be in the same position over and over and over. Ariel, on the other hand, had this ambition on wanting to know more about human things because despite the fact that her mother was taken from them by humans or possibly killed by humans, she wanted to overcome the fears of humans possibly doing something to merfolk and wanting to do something to bridge that gap. And she wanted to be progressing forward. And that's what I like about this one, is that this is more showing that we, as the next generation of people, should be the generation that helps bridge the gap between different statuses, whether socially or economically, culturally. And I think that we should start bridging those gaps together. And that's what this one explains to a great point. And I definitely like that they gave Eric a mother that actually had the same type of ideas as Triton, and that it wasn't just like, oh, he didn't have any problems and that he looked like if he was having the perfect time of his life. And I think that they did a great job on having for Ariel and Eric to be molded the same way, in the point of that it shows that there's two people that who have the same situation but different circumstances, and that they were meant for each other. And that's the great thing about this one, because it just goes to show, in my opinion, that people, they tend to feel like if they're going to be held back or hindered back because of what's in front of us, and that they want to do their best to be able to go and pursue a better life for them. But what I see out of this, in my opinion, I see that this is more about a generational thing, proving that the next generation wants to make a change for the better, and that they want to be able to provide equality, provide respect towards others, and be able to see things in a way that a lot of people do not see things. And sure, change is a scary thing because we're so used to the same routines. We're so used to everything as the way that it is. But I think that change is necessary in order for us to be able to go further in life and be able to get to show that life itself is going to keep continuing on. But are we as people going to keep staying stuck in the same time zone, in the same time era, and in the same type of mindset? Because when we adjust and adapt to change, it'll help us to progress better. It'll help us to progress when it comes to other people, other countries, other kingdoms, other lifestyles. And maybe we might not agree on everything, but at least it'll help us to find the common ground that we need in order for us to be able to keep progressing as people. And this movie really does show a lot about that. And I do appreciate it. I feel like everybody did an incredible job. So, shout outs to Halle Bailey as Ariel, Jonah Howard King as Eric, sold it for me here, showing that he is the ideal Prince Eric that I think I was looking for in terms of character. I think that he was very much the same as Ariel in so many different ways. And with Halle Bailey as Ariel, she did a fantastic job. And I know that the whole controversy was that they casted someone of different ethnicity to play Ariel. But to me, in my opinion, she knocked it out of the park by giving the same mannerisms as Ariel. She was very, very close to Jodie Benson's performance as Ariel, that she also made Ariel her own, but also giving a new definition to her on what it's like to be her. And, she broke the rules, but she did it in a way that she wanted to bridge this gap that was forced in between humans and merfolk, and she wanted to bridge them together, and she did. The same thing with Eric. He wanted to prove that not all people or not all merfolk are exactly the same, and he proved it. And by bridging the two together, they got married and they took what they had and they planted this seed that they hoped that could be able to grow bigger in the future and be able to inspire others to do the same. And I think that was a great way of portraying it. Instead of it just being that Ariel wanted to just be human because of Eric and that she was in love. And I think that with the spell that was done here, I think it was interesting. They didn't do a contract, but it was just plucking a scale off of her tail and then throwing it into the cauldron. And then Ursula adding that amnesia to it to make it even more difficult, I think is a great touch to it, because it just goes to show that in real life, life actually throws so much at us to the point that we will honestly get more confused if we just let everything burden us to the point that we don't even know what we're doing. And that's what I loved about this, because that it is reflecting real life, even though this is a fantasy musical. I think as well, Melissa McCarthy did an incredible job as Ursula. She made Ursula her own, while also channeling Pat Carroll's version of Ursula very, very well, and giving the family tree dynamic between Ursula and Triton as their siblings. And I like that they added that, because I think in the original one, that's what it was in the original animated movie, that's what it was supposed to be. But I guess they scrapped it, because when it came to this one, that's when they brought up that fact that that's going on. And I think that, in my opinion, this is the best that they're doing. And I'm totally for it. I'm absolutely for it. It's just so good. And I really like that they did this. I think that other standouts, in my opinion, were especially Daveed Diggs as Sebastian, Jacob Tremblay as Flounder, and Awkwafina as Scuttle. I think that all three of them kept the dynamics of them very, very close to what I was expecting from all of them. And I had a feeling that Daveed Diggs was going to get cast as Sebastian when I was thinking about it. And then same thing with Jacob Tremblay, and I was right on the dot with their castings. I wasn't expecting Awkwafina, but I think she did a great job with portraying Scuttle, and I think that she gave Scuttle something new to the character. I think that Javier Bardem, at first I didn't know if he was going to be a great choice for Triton, but I honestly feel like he did a great job with being Triton. And I feel like with this one, they wrote Triton to be smarter than the animated one. I thought like he was making stupid decisions in the animated one compared to the live action one. I think that they gave him more of a reason of why he didn't really want for Ariel to go up to the surface. Because I feel like with this, I think it gives more of a goal that he was trying to achieve in protecting his own daughter from getting killed or from getting hurt by humans. And it makes more sense than just saying, humans are bad, and that we didn't know about anything until 2008 when this movie released in 1989, the animated one, until we got some form of an answer. But then it wasn't even fully explained either, because of the fact that, it was more explaining that that's why he didn't want music in the kingdom, which was a very stupid thing, by the way. I get it, but it was still a stupid thing to keep on for 10 years. And I think that this one combined a little bit of elements from the animated prequel, a little bit of the sequel, and I think that it also did a good job on conveying things on its own and making it into not just a remake, but something that I think that it could be more of like a modern classic to a lot of people. And, you know, when it comes to the animated movies that got live action remakes, I'm definitely going to be doing reactions to them all, which, by the way, I actually forgot about The Lion King having a remake sequel coming out in December. So in honor of that, in December, I'm going to be reacting to The Lion King 1.5, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, and the live action Lion King movie, which I know it's photorealistic, but I'm calling it live action because it looks live action. I'm going to be reacting to those onto the channel, but it's going to take a little bit of time, and hopefully I can get it done before December 20th, which that's when Mufasa, The Lion King, is going to be coming out. So stick around for that. Same thing with Beauty and the Beast. It's going to be the same thing. Be reacting to that in November, actually. And I will also be reacting to the animated Christmas movie and Belle's Magical World, as well as the animated movie and the live action one in November. But with the Enchanted Christmas, that will be in December as part of a 25 Days of Christmas line that I'm doing. More details of that will be brought to you guys on Thanksgiving. I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed about it. I do want to say thank you guys so much for listening to my stories, listening to the love that I have for my grandmother and that I was putting into these videos, and I was trying to get them out there on time. I know things came up all of a sudden and things were crazy, but thanks to your guys' support and thanks to God getting me the strength to be able to get to do these videos for you guys and presenting these stories about my grandmother to you and being able to keep her legacy alive. This means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. And I am so grateful that you guys have stuck around and been watching these videos and been doing an incredible job doing so. And with that, I'm going to also talk about how this relates to my grandmother in the terms of that my grandmother was a person that she always had a reason to fight in terms of keeping her as healthy as possible, for keeping the family together as much as possible, and getting to try to have for people to understand where she's coming from and for them to respect those who are sick, who are elderly, who are disabled in any shape or form. And she was the person that I think that embodied Ariel the most in terms of doing things for a reason. She always did everything for a reason, and I'm glad that she did what she did for the reasons that she did. I am so grateful to God that she taught me the things that she taught me, that she raised me in a Christian home, she raised me in a good environment, and that she did what she could to be able to provide a life for me that she knew I was going to be safe in, and that I wasn't going to be put in the pits, and that I was going to be safe physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and that she did everything that she could to show her reasons why that she did what she did in order for me to become the person that I am. And I'm so grateful to God that she did these acts of selflessness to be able to give me a life that I'm so grateful to God that I ended up having and still continuing on living. And with her teachings, I am going to declare I'm never going to abandon what she taught me. I will never abandon God. I will never abandon what she did for me. And I will never forget where I came from. And I came from being raised from somebody who was always firm in what she believed in and in what she believed that was right, and being firm in the Word of God and being firm in God's promise and His love for me. And I can never turn my back on that. I care about your heart. I care about who you are as a person. My grandmother taught me that, and I know that that's what The Little Mermaid, as a story, it entails. No pun intended. But it entails on that. And it doesn't matter what type of a person you are, what your culture is, your gender is, your culture, your religion, your beliefs, your ideas, your ideology. It doesn't matter about that. I don't care about that. Everybody is welcome onto my channel. Like how everybody should be welcome into a church, everybody on this channel is welcome. No hate speech will be tolerated. No hate comments, no negative comments, no outburst remarks will be tolerated. None of that will be tolerated on here, because that's a solemn promise that I made when I started this channel and when my grandmother passed, is no person will be turned away. I really feel like this channel is something that I've been wanting to do to reach out to people. And if this is the way to be able to reach out to people, if this is one way of reaching out to people, then I will reach out to them in any way that I can. Whether if it's through my reactions with Oswald, or my reactions to Little Mermaid, or even if it's my reactions to any future movie or show or anything, hopefully I can be able to reach out to somebody. I've already had friends tell me on how much of an impact this has already been to them. And I'm so glad that I've been a form of reaching out to somebody in the terms that they've never thought that they'd feel like they'd be experiencing. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful that you guys have been really enjoying my videos and been enjoying the content that I've been putting out. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. I cannot wait to keep doing this for November. I will also be doing my reaction to Moana as well. I forgot all about that, so stick around for when I do my review on Moana 2 when it comes out November 27th in theaters. And I will be doing, and I just cannot wait to see where this goes. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to the live action Little Mermaid movie from 2023. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, if you're watching from the main Idea Maker channel, you guys can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, my Discord on my Discord server, and my TikTok accounts, which all those links will be in the description below. If you guys are watching on the Idea Maker for Kids channel, I have Snapchat, Instagram, and TikToks, which those links will be in the description below as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe. I'll see you all in the next videos. Bye, guys.